I'm Dr. Jake Caldwell, and I want to talk to you today about an area of your body you're probably ignoring and forgetting about, and that's the bottom of your feet. We rarely do anything for the bottom of our feet unless they're in pain, and that's a shame because they can have a dramatic effect on the entire body, and I want to see if I can show that to you today. First thing you'll need is a tennis ball, and tennis ball works the best. Anything harder than that can really damage the bottom of the feet. So find yourself a tennis ball. It's a very nice amount of pressure to use for the bottom of the feet. But before we do this, I want you to do a couple of movement tests and get a feel for your body. First thing is just squatting. Just try squatting down, see how far you can get down, see how free and easy the range of motion is. And you might only get to here because your knees hurt. Whatever you get, you get. See if you can keep your heels down. You might be up on your toes. But just see how far you get, how comfortable that is. And get a good feel for that, because I want to see if that changes at all once we use the tennis ball on the bottom of the feet. So squat, that's the first test. Second test is just a toe touch. So just bend forward, see if you can touch your toes. Nothing fancy about it, just see how far down you get. Can your hands get down? Can you touch your toes, touch your ankles, touch your knees? How far down do you get? How comfortable is it? So get a feel for that one. Third one is just turning your body to the left and the right. So just turn around like you're trying to see something behind you and see how far you get. Pick a spot on the wall to see how far you get. So you go to the left, see how far you get there, see how comfortable it is. Then go to the right and see how comfortable that one is. And then the last one is reaching up overhead. Just see how comfortable that is. See what sort of stretch you get, how far, how easy is it to get up overhead. And on the other side, same thing. Where do you feel a stretch? How easy is it to get up overhead? Now, you got a feel for those things. Let's take the tennis ball, put it on the ground, and you're going to stand on it. Pick either foot. You want to do both feet, so pick a foot. I'm going to do my right foot, and roll on the ball until you find a tight spot in the bottom of your foot. Now, once you find the tight spot, we don't want to keep rolling on it. Just find the tight spot and hold that spot, and you're going to put pressure into it. So you'll have some weight on the opposite foot and some weight on that foot, and you can control how much weight you're putting into the ball, so you can control how much pressure you're putting on there. Ideally, you can put your full body weight on it, and that's great, but work towards that and see if you can loosen that knot up. Now that area is an area usually of tension. We're holding something tight down there, and we want to help it relax. So we're not trying to attack this area, we're trying to encourage it to relax. So you don't want to just jump on the ball and pound it. You want to just lightly put some pressure in there and see where the tension is, and see if you can just wait out that tension. It usually takes around 30 seconds or so, could take longer. Don't keep mashing it. Now if you're feeling pretty good on that spot and it relaxes nicely, you can do some tiny squats. So you bend the knees a little bit and back up, bend the knees a little bit and back up. That really opens up the bottom of the foot. The bottom of the foot spreads out as you go down and closes back together as you come up, and you can really help to loosen up a knot in the bottom of the foot. Please be gentle. We're trying to be nice to our feet right now. So open up that knot, 30 seconds or so. The idea is that you'll feel a tense spot, feel a tight spot, and then that spot disappears. And right now I found a tight spot, but now I don't feel anything there. So there's nothing on this foot. So that area relaxed. Now you can get rid of the ball and then redo the tests. First one is squatting. Squat down and just see how comfortable that is. I definitely feel my right side looser. I mean, I could already go all the way down, but this knee feels very comfortable getting all the way to the bottom now. Try bending forward. Now to touch the toes, I had pretty good range to begin with, but it's definitely easier for me to go forward right now, and especially on the right side, there's a lot more looseness there. Try turning to the left, turning to the right. I certainly gained a lot of range going to the right with that. So the bottom of my foot relaxing allowed me to turn a lot further to my right. And then reaching up overhead. See how that feels, and see how that feels. Now when I was reaching up at the start, I felt some tightness in my lats on each side. I don't feel that anymore at all, and I definitely have more range. So now you may not notice anything, and that's fine. That means your feet are fairly healthy and they're not affecting the rest of your body. But almost everyone is going to notice at least one of those tests, and probably all four of those tests, how much it's affecting the rest of your body. The bottom of the feet There's a ton of connections down there. There's nerve connections, there's fascial connections, and there's simply the idea that the feet themselves need to move to let us do almost anything we do in standing. They need to open up and spread and just do fine-tuning little adjustments to let us do almost anything. So neck pain, shoulder pain, mid-back pain, low back pain, hip pain, knee pain, I mean even elbow pain and wrist pain can be related to the bottom of the feet. And so this is a fantastic little thing you can do to take care of your feet, and it just so happens to take care of the rest of your body.